do one more. How did you kind of develop and fortify that mindset that you brought into the workout today?
It goes years back. I always trained. I tried to train hard. Of course, if you watched, I watched a bunch of old school bodybuilders.
Sure.
And I watched how much volume they did, how much they trained. So you only see the breakdown of their their workout plans.
Yeah.
And you just go through them because you're thinking this is exactly what you need. But like the performance, you cannot even take this energy, like 3 exercises for the same muscle group with 4 or 5 sets, like 5 sets. It's like 20 sets per muscle group. How can you take this intention that you go there to failure and get this volume done? And it's like, I was always thinking, yeah, more is much better, you know? And now I'm just going quality before quantity.
Yeah.
So it's like, they have now so many research is done on studies that literally only the last 2 to 3 reps before failure, this is what really say your mind and your muscle. Oh, I cannot do that right now. I need to grow because this guy comes back and he comes back with the same weight, even more. I need to be strong. So you're telling your muscle, oh, better I grow now.
Yeah.
So you need to release that. And if you always do your stuff, 10 reps and leave, like your muscle knows, you come back next week. I could do the 10 reps, what you did last week. Yeah. I don't need to adjust. I don't need to grow.
Yeah.
I can do that bullshit. So like you will stay the same and then you get frustrated and everything. Like for the health aspect, you can still just do that for the sake of training to be doing reps. But if you really want to get better, and I think that's about life, just getting better because nothing stays the same. Even you get better or you get, what is the word for that?
Well,
you lose.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like,
you will not stay in the same place. It doesn't matter. You will never be the same.
Well, if you're not growing, technically you're dying. Like, I mean, the antithesis to growth is actually death. And for many of us, right, to put ourselves in such intense situations, a lot of us and a lot of people feel like, oh, that's not for me. Or I don't want to experience the pain and the resistance that is going to be right before my next ascension. So a lot of us will go to that edge. A fear response comes up, whether it's pain, it's anguish, it's anxiety, it's worry, and we stay in our head because the way the world is today, going into 2025, is we live in the most comfortable world in the history of humanity. Everything is at the tip of your fingers, right? You don't have to go out to find women anymore. You can do OnlyFans, porn, you got the dating apps. You know, a lot of people will even say, when it comes to food, when it comes to anything, you can get it delivered. Any product you want can be at your door in a couple days. And this element of comfort to me is part of this great illusion to control us. Because the Romans actually realized this years ago. They said if we give them bread and circus, if we feed them and let them watch people kill each other like they did in the Colosseum, they're going to be entertained. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? But of course you should be. And I hope you're entertained right now because you're learning something and we're going to keep bringing that energy. But the fact is that when people get entertained, people start to forget about all the other things in life that are truly important. And slow dopamine is so much better for us in a quality of life than fast dopamine. And I truly do believe that this aspect of physical fitness, of exertion, plays such a role and such a correlation. And I say this truthfully. There was a person at the gym the other day. They were giving people fitness advice. This individual was severely overweight. They weren't in good shape. I didn't see them putting in that work. I didn't judge them. I'm not here to judge anybody. Everybody's where they're at. But I said, I don't feel like I'm in a position to receive this information from you because I don't feel that you're a walking example, that you're practicing what you're preaching. Like you're talking it, but are you walking it?
This is it. Yeah. That is always what the people, and that's also the most important part in life, what I think the most people struggle because you have your family, you have your best friends, and their opinion, you love that, and you appreciate that.
Sure.
But they will always tell you their fears. When you want to do something new, you tell them, and they say, that is so stupid. You cannot do that. Please, they transfer their fears to your fears, and it's the death. Like that is literally the death.
Yep.
So it's like they're so in their world and they transfer. So that's why it's the best advice you can get in life. You only take advice from people where you want to go. If I want to be that person, he walks this way.
Yeah.
If I ask them for advice, what I should do in this position to get at that position, I will fucking listen.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking junkhead sitting on the fucking couch eating bullshit crap and trains once in his life and tell me, you train too hard, you kill your body, you do, how you eating? Why are you eating 15 eggs a day and a kilogram of chicken? Society say you will die in a week. Fuck you, man, you piece of
shit. Fuck you! No.
So it's like, yeah, just you, like everybody can have their opinion.
Totally.
If you want my opinion, I can give it to you. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Sure.
But like, you're doing something, I ask you politely, do you want advice? Maybe I know a bit better.